Nazi influence on the movie world. A recently released French film called Amour by writer and director Michael Haneke from Germany has won the Palme d'Or at Cannes this year. This film is about a loving couple whose lives are tested by their wife's terminal illness. This illness would eventually keep Anna bedridden and would lead her to have full-time care. Anna knows what will happen in her future, discuss all the possibilities with her husband, and Anna decides she wants to end her life before she gets worse and before she loses any more dignity. She asks her husband to help her. It is believed Amour was influenced by an earlier film called Klange by Wolfgang Liebeniener and released by Joseph Goebbels in 1941. I believe there are similarities between both movies. I felt that both movies were designed to soften public opinion on euthanasia. It is yet to be seen if Amour will have the same kind of reaction and consequences that Klange had back in the 40s. When the Nazis forced a euthanasia program compared to assisted euthanasia, which this film favors. Interestingly, Karl Brandt suggested this movie for production to Joseph Goebbels, as Brandt was the head of the Nazi euthanasia program from 1939 to 1945. Brandt was executed after the Nuremberg trials in June of 1948. Looking at the similarities, both movies star a married, loving couple struggling with their wife's terminal illness. In Klange, the lady's name is Hannah, while in Amour, she is called Anna. Both husbands assisted in the wife's suicide, all out of love to end her suffering and, to a point, his also. The audience's dilemma is that while murder has taken place, they feel compassion for the people involved. Even my friends and family seem to acquire Stockholm Syndrome for this scenario when we discuss it, although a husband has killed his wife, even with her permission. It is just morally wrong, in my opinion. However, I do understand what they did and why they did it. With both movies being graphic and surreal, you get close to your true beliefs about the moral and social dilemmas that bind this subject. The question, what would I do in that situation, is evident every minute after it is first spoken. What would I do? While today in Ireland we have a case of Marie Flemming, who is taking a case to the High Court to establish the right to end her life. Marie is very sick and wants her husband to help her die, but he will get into trouble for doing it. Having this case to compare with Amour is a coincidence, but I feel that they are stories that can be a powerful propaganda tool for the question of euthanasia in a modern-day Europe. Will we have a repeat of the 40s in modern Europe? I believe we may if Marie Flemming wins her case in Ireland. Euthanasia is legal in Belgium, Holland and Switzerland already. Maybe the rest of Europe could follow suit, just to keep up with the Jones. We will see. The game of life's rules are very simple. You don't quit, you just get fired.